Good afternoon. My name is Jeremy Larson, and today I will be talking about why we all should recycle. Did you know that the United States is the world's largest producer of waste? Waste is produced at a rate of 1,609 pounds per person per year. This is approximately 4.5 pounds of trash a day per person. As shown on this chart, there is a lot of waste in the United States. In 2009, about 2.5 million tons of trash was sold in the United States, and 1.8 was wasted, and 0.7 million tons were recycled. Today I will be explaining why it is important to recycle, the benefits of recycling, and getting you to think about how you can start recycling at home. Recycling started in Britain in 1921. During the 1980s, the phrase recycle, reduce, and reuse was formed. This is very common in schools today to get children to think about how they can recycle, reduce, and reuse. During World War II, Americans reinforced the carelessness. This in turn gave communities a mandate to recycle their waste. Recycling created useful byproducts from waste and also offered new economic profit and development. Recycling centers are responsible for almost 1.1 million jobs in the United States alone. There are many different types of recycling. As you can see on the slide, some of them include paper, glass, aluminum, plastics, and metals, to name a few. The most common way to recycle is by recycling paper. Every day, American businesses generate enough paper to circle the earth 20 times. Paper conserves natural resources and saves landfill waste. Paper cannot be indefinitely recycled because the fibers of the recycled paper get shorter and shorter each time it is recycled. So new fibers are added and replace unusable fibers. Some items that come from just recycling paper are masking tape, coffee filters, lampshades, and egg cartons. Aluminum, on the other hand, if you did not know, the amount of energy wasted from not recycling cans in 2006 would be sufficient to supply the total energy needs of 1.8 million Americans' homes a year. Another interesting fact is that there is enough plastic produced in the United States each year to shrink wrap Texas. Recycling in schools helps educate children of why it is important to recycle in school and at home. Children learn what type of products can be recycled and how to recycle them, such as paper, newspapers, plastic bottles, glass, and aluminum cans. Some elementary schools show their students how to reuse paper by making a class project of making their own paper. They are able to use scraps that they have collected through the months of school starting, and they also use paper that they have already used. Other schools plant trees to make up for trees that are being cut down to make paper and other paper products. By recycling, everyone is saving energy because the resources that are being used help save natural resources from being wasted. By having a recycling process at home, I am showing my friends and family that just by making time to recycle will help prevent air pollution. Recycling at home also shows children and other family members the responsibility to help save the earth. As a society, we are reducing pollution, which helps preserve environmental condition. There are several ways that people can recycle at home. I use a 4-bin recycling container. One container is for paper, one is for glass, one is for aluminum, and one is for plastics. Other ways you can recycle at home may be to make a compost pile, which helps less waste in landfills. Lastly, putting some time to think about how you can do your part at home to recycle, you are showing how to keep the earth from being polluted and clean for generations to come, and teaching children responsibility as they get older. Most of my resources today came from EPA.gov, SSCHealth.org, and benefitsofrecycling.com. Does anyone have any questions for me today?
No.